Yo, what's good, homies at home? It's your boy RC here, getting ready to get into this video about facts verse called 8 Most Dangerous Places in the World. 8 Most Dangerous Abandoned Places in the World. And you know what? If it's abandoned, you know it was dangerous as hell. So let's go ahead and get into this video about facts first, because I'm kind of curious actually to see what is the most dangerous abandoned places in the world. I'm surprised Gary, Indiana didn't make the list, Chicago, Illinois didn't make the list, Detroit, Michigan didn't make the list, but they're still populated, unfortunately. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into the video. Remember to smash the like button, leave a comment, subscribe, share, follow me on Twitter at RC_reacts, follow me on Instagram at RC_reacts. Let's jump into this video right now. Alright, let's get
Factsverse presents 8 Most Dangerous Abandoned Places in the World.
8 Most Dangerous Abandoned Places in the World.
Number 1. Wittenoom, Western Australia. During World War II, Wittenoom was a town who mined chrysotolite, which is also known as blue.
This was actually supposed to be a town. Look at how shitty it looks. Even for World War II, 1940s like standards, look at how shitty it looks. That's supposed to be a town or a small village or neighborhood in Australia. Yeah, right. Okay.
Blue asbestos. Although the dangers of asbestos were known, the mining didn't stop. Workers began taking the dust on their clothes back to town. In 1978, the government wanted to clear out the town, so they encouraged residents to move by offering to buy their homes. By 1993, the school, nursing post, post office, and the airport had all closed. Eventually, the town's name disappeared off the map. Of the 20,000 people who lived in the town during its mining days, 2,000 of those people died from the asbestos dust. Today, there are a few people left in town, and the government is still trying to get them to leave. Number 2. Kantubek, Uzbekistan.
Why would people still want to
This island was the home of a biological weapons testing area. Also, 1,500 full-time residents also worked there. One of the laboratory's main projects was working on an anthrax vaccine. The lab also worked with the bubonic plague, smallpox, tularemia, and brucellosis. In 1971, 10 people on the island contracted smallpox, and 3 of them died. In 1988, the staff buried tons of anthrax spores on the island in a response to the 1972 Treaty of Banning Biological Weapons. In 1992, the lab was abandoned and the town was left in ruins. Scientists believe that today the island can still be very dangerous, as rodents may have been exposed to the weapons-grade plague. It could still remain on the island by being passed from rodent to rodent through fleas. Number 3. Love Canal, Niagara Falls.
Now I've heard this.
In the 1890s, a man named William Love launched a project to dig a canal between the upper and lower sections of Niagara rivers. When the plan stalled, the area became a dump site for municipal waste and industrial chemical waste. When the Hooker Chemical Company failed to maintain the site properly and decided to sell it, they covered it up. In the 1970s, the EPA reported a high number of miscarriages and birth defects among residents who lived on Love Canal. An autopsy was performed on a child who died of kidney disease, and it was found that the cause was dioxin poisoning caused by the buried waste. The government bought the residents' houses and bulldozed the entire area. Today, the area is mostly just parking lots and power lines. Some residents have moved back to the area, attracted by cheap housing. In 2011, a sewer line burst, which was full of toxic chemicals. Number 4. Pitcher, Oklahoma. The area of Pitcher, Oklahoma was a mining town for lead and zinc. In the mid-90s, 1/3 of the children in the town were found to have elevated levels of lead in their bloodstreams. This caused huge issues in the town. However, it is not what left it deserted. In 2006, a study found that because of the mining, the ground was at risk for collapse. At one point, a driver died after driving into a gaping hole into the ground. The government bought out most of the homes. As of 2011, only
crazy.
6 houses and 1 business still remained.
That's
The long-term plans for the town do not include human habitation. Number 5. Centralia, Pennsylvania. For over 50 years, there has been an underground coal fire burning beneath this town. Nobody is sure what lit the fire in the first place, but it still continues to burn. The streets of the town have buckled from the gases and heat. Also, the fire has been pouring toxins into the atmosphere. In 1984, a resident fell into a sinkhole in his backyard. He was saved, however the hole was found to contain lethal amounts of carbon monoxide. In 1984, the government bought out most of the homes, leaving it a ghost town. Today, the area is still dangerous. The nearby town of Burnsville was affected by the fire and was leveled shortly after Centralia was vacated. According to scientists, there is enough coal to keep the fire burning for at least another 250 years. Number 6. Pripyat, Ukraine. This is one of the most famous dangerous abandoned places. After the Chernobyl nuclear disaster, the entire population of 49,400 people were evacuated from the area. Today, it is a ghost town. Many tourists and photographers have been attracted to the area due to all of the crumbling buildings that were left behind. People also want to see the haunting amusement park. Today, the radiation levels have dropped, and there are many companies who offer tours of the Chernobyl alienation zone. There was even a horror movie made about Chernobyl tours. In the film, residents who refused to leave the town became bloodthirsty zombie-like monsters, killing just about everyone on the tour. In real life, that would be ridiculous. Today, the biggest risk is the buildings that could crumble due to the years of neglect. Number 7. Fukushima Exclusion Zone.
Never heard of Fukushima.
In 2011, an earthquake rocked the Fukushima power plant and forced the evacuation of nearby towns. Since then, Namimashi is a ghost town. The homes and businesses that were not damaged or destroyed after the earthquake still stand. In 2013, the WHO reported that the risk of cancer from the power plant is low. However, the Japanese government is still taking precautions. Residents are given special permission to return to their homes. However, they are not allowed to spend the night. Number 8. New Idria, California.
New Idria, California.
The main reason that this California town became deserted is because the New Idria Quicksilver Mining Company closed in 1972. There are, however, some concerns of mercury runoff as well as short fiber asbestos around the town. This is not uncommon for mining towns. In 2011, the Rand McNally Road Atlas warns people of the asbestos hazard in the area. Today, you can book a tour through the town. According to road trippers, it is a great place to visit if you're planning to pass through the area. Subscribe for more.
Yo, let me tell you, I am tired. I tried to stay away through that. I know at the end of the video, my head was kind of bobbing a little bit. Like, you know, I was thinking about a lot of things like the Chernobyl incident, the Fukushima incident, that Love Canal incident, not the Love Canal incident, and the Chernobyl, Fukushima. I think I reacted to that in a previous video I did a while back. I'm not sure, but the one with the fire that's just raging underground and stuff, I reacted to that too. That is just absolutely crazy, absolutely crazy. But anyway, what was the craziest one that you heard on this list? The most dangerous abandoned places in the world. And if I remember correctly, I heard somebody say that they still live there, like for real. It's crazy. But anyway, what was your favorite one? Remember, smash the like button, leave it down in the comment section below, subscribe, share, follow me on Twitter at RC_Reacts, follow me on Instagram at RC Reacts. And until next time, it's your boy RC signing off. Much love. Peace.